A very interesting selection is Greg Laidlaw has been dropped by Gregor Townsend in favour of Ali Price, and I think there's a tactical reason for this. One, firstly, Greg Laidlaw didn't play well against France, and that is a message being sent out by Gregor Townsend to his whole squad that they need to improve. I think that's a message sent by the coach. But secondly, I think they're trying to nullify the Welsh fly half position. The weather's going to be brutal, what's predicted, although it could change. The forecast isn't looking great, so handling is going to be important, kicking is going to be important, but I think Gregor Townsend is looking at the possibility of both Anscombe starting at fly half and Dan Biggar. I think they want to nullify Dan Biggar from fly half under the high ball, so Ali Price more of a running scrum half. He'll take more runs from the base of ruck. He will run more. Laidlaw, he's more of a kicker. Ali Price will deliver the ball quicker as well. When the game is slowed, Ali Price will still zip those passes out at a quicker pace than Laidlaw. Laidlaw is sometimes too methodical at scrum half. I think Gregor Townsend wants there to be a quick attack to put the Welsh defence under pressure. Now, the Welsh defence, without Dan Biggar on the field, leaks tries. And I think they're looking at one eye at Dan Biggar possibly playing a bit part in the second half. Dan Biggar is not fully fit. We know this. His left leg has been heavily strapped. Look at the second half against England when he comes on at about 60 minutes. His left leg is heavily bandaged. So I think they're doing this in a mind that Anscombe could be starting. Now, with Anscombe on the field, Wales have not scored many first half points. They've scored 3 first half points with Anscombe on the field, and they came against England. They have not scored a try in the first half. They've only scored 1 try with Anscombe on the field, and they have conceded 4. So the numbers, I've been told, I shouldn't criticise the Welsh as much as I do. Now, Wales have won all 3 games because of their second half performances, and in part because of Dan Biggar and the control he brings to the Welsh lineup. Gregor Townsend likes his unstructured Scottish attack. Now, they are missing Stuart Hogg, so they've lost the kicking option, and that is a big blow. But they've gained back Finn Russell. Peter Horne is back at inside centre. Blair Kinghorn's more of a running fullback. I think they're going to go more for the running game, and that's partly to nullify some of the Welsh backline. We know Liam Williams is great under the high ball. I think they want to avoid kicking to him as much as possible. If Dan Biggar is starting, they want to take him out under the high ball as well. So they want to nullify some parts of the Welsh defence under the high ball by running it. I think if Anscombe starts at 10, they're going to target his channel with some ball carrying. Now, the Scottish pack is lighter and more mobile than most packs in the Six Nations, and with Ali Price as a running scrum half, he's going to try and do those zipping little runs to break the gain line, and then have a support runner as like a flanker or number 8 on his shoulder, where he can pop the ball and keep the attack going through several quick phases. I think they're going to be targeting the Welsh defence in the first half primarily, and I think Gregor Townsend game's plan is to have as many points on the board as possible by half time, and then in the second half, as the second half wears on, bring some more structured players like Greg Laidlaw on, just to bring some composure, slow the game down, and see Scotland over a line. I think that's the tactical thinking behind Gregor Townsend. I think he wants to nullify the Welsh back line under the high ball, so take Dan Biggar out of the game if he is starting, nullify Liam Williams by running more than kicking. They are missing some kicking options, so they're going with the running option. They're going with that unstructured running attack, which, when it is clicking, is beautiful to watch. The unstructured attack by Scotland, when it is on form and it is literally offload after offload and support runner, it is beautiful to watch. However, they need to learn some composure and patience. Now, this is a big test for Ali Price, and I think Gregor Townsend is putting Ali Price in that position to see how he responds when the game does slow a little bit, and they do need that little bit of patience and attack in the final third. I think this is also Gregor Townsend giving responsibility to Ali Price, looking at the World Cup and the fact that they have a very slim outside chance of actually winning the Six Nations as well. There's four nations in it that can technically still win it, or maybe 5 if you include the French. There are 5 nations in it that can still win out of 6. That's madness, if ever I've heard it, because there's a lot of bonus points now, and Wales are the only team who can get the Grand Slam, but from France through to England, all those teams, Ireland, Scotland, they can all technically win the Six Nations because the bonus points and points for and against. So I think, again, Gregor Townsend is looking at the possibility of winning the Six Nations, however outlandish that may seem. But it's going to be interesting. It is a big risk, but I don't think it's as much of a risk as some people think with Ali Price. He has played with Finn Russell before. The last time Scotland beat the Welsh, he was the starting scrum half and Finn Russell was the starting fly half. So they have had that combination before, and this 9-12-10-12 combination with Peter Horner inside centre has worked well before. So it's not going to be an alien partnership for Finn Russell. I think Greg Laidlaw needs to up his game. And I think this needs to be a message sent to Greg Laidlaw saying you've got to improve. You've got to show in training something. And when you do come on, you've got to up your game by Gregor Townsend. So it's a double-edged sword here. He's saying to Greg Laidlaw, you've got to, and the squad as a whole, you're not good enough. You've got to be better. And he's also giving some responsibility to Ali Price in a World Cup year. And I think this is a tactical move as well, where they want to run more than kick because they are missing some kicking options in the back line because of injury. So it's going to be interesting. And I think it's going to be a very, very, very interesting tactical battle on Saturday. And it's going to be interesting to see how Wales respond in defence to Ali Price being on the field. And also how Wales respond in attack because their first half performances haven't been good enough yet. Even though they're winning games, they need to up their first half performances. And I think this could be a chance for Wales as well to take advantage of the fact that Laidlaw is not on the field as a general, as a leader. So for both sides, this is going to be an interesting first 40 minutes. I'm hoping for a cracking game. Hoping for an open game, even with the conditions meant to be not great. It'll be interesting to watch. Thank you very much for watching. Place your thoughts below if you are a Scotland fan on this, and I'll have some more videos for you soon.